India, a land of vibrant democracy, witnessed an election result in 2024 that stunned many. The seemingly invincible Narendra Modi and his Bharatiya Janata Party faced an unexpected setback. Their aura of invincibility was pierced as the saffron wave, which had swept the nation for a decade, seemed to recede. Modi's charisma and the BJP's well-oiled machinery had met their match. The electorate, it seemed, yearned for change. The 2024 elections were not just another electoral contest. They represented a battle for the soul of India. The world watched with bated breath as the results unfolded, signaling a potential shift in the global order. Narendra Modi, a charismatic leader, had become synonymous with the BJP. His rise to power in 2014 was meteoric. He promised a new India, free from corruption and poverty. His message resonated with millions. The BJP, under his leadership, secured an unprecedented parliamentary majority. For 10 years, Modi remained a dominant force. His popularity seemed unshakable. However, beneath the surface, cracks were beginning to appear. The economy, despite some successes, struggled to create enough jobs. Critics accused the government of growing intolerance and authoritarianism. The 2024 elections exposed these vulnerabilities. The BJP, while still the single largest party, lost its majority. This setback raised questions about Modi's invincibility and the BJP's future. A key factor in the BJP's setback was the emergence of a united opposition. Realizing the threat posed by Modi, disparate opposition parties came together. They formed the India Bloc, a coalition of regional and national parties with a common goal to defeat the BJP. The India Bloc represented a diverse range of ideologies and interests. Key figures in the India Bloc included seasoned politicians like Rahul Gandhi of the Congress Party and Mamata Banerjee of the Trinamool Congress. They managed to put aside their differences and forge a united front. Their success in mobilizing voters against the BJP was a testament to their strategic acumen. The India Bloc's victory was not just about defeating Modi. It represented a broader shift in the political landscape. The question now was whether the India Bloc could translate its electoral success into effective governance. The BJP's unexpected setback was not the result of a single factor. Economic anxieties, rising unemployment, and the government's handling of the COVID-19 pandemic all played a role. Job creation remained sluggish, particularly for the youth. The agricultural sector, a major employer, was in distress. The government's policies, while well-intentioned, often failed to translate into tangible benefits for the common man. Adding to the economic woes was the BJP's perceived focus on Hindu nationalism. Critics argued that the party's emphasis on Hindutva alienated minorities and created a climate of fear and insecurity. The BJP's setback highlighted the limits of identity politics. In a diverse country like India, any attempt to impose a singular identity was bound to face resistance. The 2024 election results marked a crossroads moment for Narendra Modi and the BJP. After a decade of uninterrupted dominance, they were forced to confront the reality of their reduced mandate. Modi, known for his political acumen, faced perhaps the biggest test of his career. Would he acknowledge the electorate's message and recalibrate his approach? Or would he continue on the path of Hindu nationalism and risk further alienating sections of the population? The BJP as a party also needed to introspect. The answers to these questions would determine the BJP's future prospects. The India Bloc's success in unseating the BJP was a remarkable feat of coalition building. It demonstrated the power of unity in a democracy. However, the real challenge lay ahead, translating their electoral success into effective governance. The India Bloc was a diverse coalition with a wide range of ideologies and priorities. Managing these differences and forging a common agenda would be a Herculean task. The coalition's ability to stay united and deliver on its promises would be crucial for its long-term success. Governance in India is a complex affair. The India Bloc would need to demonstrate its competence in addressing these issues if it wanted to retain the confidence of the electorate. The success or failure of the India Bloc would have significant implications for Indian democracy. The 2024 election results had implications not just for India, but for the world. As a rising global power, India's political direction was being closely watched by the international community. Under Modi, India had pursued a more assertive foreign policy, strengthening ties with countries like the United States and Japan, while taking a tougher stance against China. The new government, while likely to maintain continuity in broad terms, may adopt a more nuanced approach. The India Bloc's emphasis on inclusivity and dialogue could translate into a more multilateral approach to foreign policy. India, under their leadership, might prioritize diplomacy and cooperation over confrontation. This could have significant implications for regional and global stability. The world would be watching closely to see how India navigated this new political landscape. The 2024 Indian elections marked a watershed moment in the country's political history. The BJP's unexpected setback and the rise of the India Bloc injected a sense of uncertainty into the political landscape. However, with uncertainty came opportunity. The BJP's loss of majority provided an opportunity for introspection and course correction. For the India Bloc, the challenge was to translate its electoral success into effective governance. Could this diverse coalition of parties overcome their ideological differences and work together for the common good? The 2024 elections served as a reminder that in a democracy, power ultimately resides with the people. It was now up to the elected representatives to honor that trust and work towards building a more prosperous and equitable India.